that I can take part in the annual Women's Softball Sorority Jelly Wrestling Beauty Contest Tournament.
Danielle, how would you like to come and watch a movie with me? We can drink champagne and watch the sunset at the drive-in.
Rufus? I'm not that kind of a girl! God, you pervert! You must think I'm easy or something. Hi, guys. Oh, wait! Here comes your sister. Score. Okay, enough of that crap. The Crossdressing comedy. There's a long and rich history of movies about men having to dress in women's clothing for some contrived reasoning. The men in these movies are never gender dysphoric or homosexual. No, the apparent hilarity of these movies is the idea of watching a red-blooded heterosexual man having to act all girly and mince around in a dress. But no matter how abhorrent this genre of movies is, I'm a gender hipster, and if it features gender-bending, cross-dressing, or all-round gender fuckery, then I have to review it. So let's have a look at cross-dressing comedies from the halcyon days before Adam Sandler was born. Yes, let's trot through the plot of Some Like It Hot. Joe and Jerry are two musicians living by the seat of their pants in 1929 Chicago. The speakeasy they play in is raided, causing the loss of their jobs. They go to an agency and beg for gigs, only to be told that there isn't anything, except for positions in a female-only jazz band. The two guys manage to wrangle their way into a job in a town a fair way out of the city, and are on their way to borrow a car and travel there when they accidentally witness the St. Valentine's Day massacre and have to run from the mobsters.
Alright, boys, let's blow out of here. We'll take care of those guys later.
They probably gave Jerry a bass because it's funny to see someone try and run with one. And so the contrived plot elements have clicked into place, causing Joe and Jerry to dress as women and apply to be in the female-only jazz band as Josephine and Daphne. It turns out one of their fellow musicians is the one and only Sugar, played by Marilyn Monroe, sporting a very un-20s hairstyle. She even comes with her own music.
I don't want you to think I'm a drinker. I can stop any time I want to, only I don't want to, especially when I'm blue.
Now that's a very disturbing thing to hear coming from the mouth of someone who we now know to being plagued with substance abuse during her lifetime. The girl band get to Florida, where they're playing, and hijinks ensue in the form of Daphne gaining an abhorrent admirer in the form of some old millionaire named Osgood, and Joe pretending to be a millionaire with a bizarre Australo-South African accent in order to woo Sugar.
Look, if you're interested in whether I am married or not...
Oh, I'm not interested at all.
Well, I'm not.
Seriously, what kind of accent is that? Marilyn's character is also so thick that when the millionaire uses this line on her, it works.
Well, I don't know how to put it, but I've got this thing about girls.
What thing?
They just sort of leave me cold.
You mean like frigid?
Well, it's more like a mental block.
There must be some girl someplace that could.
If I ever found a girl that could, I'd marry her just like that.
Could I take another crack at it?
All right, if you insist.
Is he pretending to be gay in order to seduce a woman? Maybe I should try this trick.
Oh, hi, gender hipster.
CM, you have to help me. I no longer have any feeling for men. They just leave me completely cold. I've tried, but there's no spark.
You know there's a pill for that, right?
Oh, well, that didn't work. Lady Ursa, I have no feeling for women anymore. It's like I'm dead inside. My heart is as cold as ice. No girl could stir me now.
Maybe you're attracted to men. I'm a little short on pamphlets right now, but I've got How to Accept Your Homosexuality and also Hey, You Were Actually Straight All Along. I'm not quite sure which one you need, so have both.
Charlie, you've got to help me. I'm just completely uninterested in people. I have no feeling for anyone anymore.
Really? How interesting. I dare say I can change that.
Really? Completely cold, as I said. There's just nothing.
I'll be right over.
Oh wait, did that message come from England? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Anyway, back to the plot. The monsters show up and shit is about to go down, so after a zany chase sequence of the sort that no longer ends up in movies, Joe, Jenny, Sugar and Osgood all jump on a boat and go off into the sunset. But there's one problem. Joe and Jenny have to tell their respective partners the truth about themselves.
Osgood, I'm gonna level with you. We can't get married at all.
Why not?
Well, in the first place, I'm not a natural blonde.
Doesn't matter.
I smoke. I smoke all the time.
I don't care.
Well, I have a terrible past. For 3 years now, I've been living with a saxophone player.
I forgive you.
I can never have children.
We can adopt some.
But you don't understand, Osgood. I'm a man.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Best ending to a movie ever! And now, the roundup. I've got to be honest, this movie was a lot of fun. It's quite a lot funnier than more modern cross-dressing comedies, which seem to be a genre that decreases in quality as time goes on, and it's a lot less mean-spirited than them. Joe and Jenny begin their cross-dressing adventures with a heck of a lot of reminders that they are heterosexual males.
Oh, about that toodaloo. Steady, boy. Just keep telling yourself you're a girl. I'm a girl. You're a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl.
One also wonders how they learn to apply makeup and walk in high heels in such a short space of time, seeing as that's something that several women can't do very well. There's also a scene where Daphne is wearing a bathing suit, and how the hell does she expect to pass in that? There's a reason I wear a tutu! So, passing issues aside, the two start off by acting as macho and heterosexual as possible, but later, Jerry almost seems interested in the idea of marrying a male, and then is disappointed when Joe reminds him that he's not female.
But you're not a girl, you're a guy. And why would a guy want to marry a guy?
Security.
Jerry, listen to me. Listen to me. There are laws, conventions. It's just not being done.
Shh, Joe, this may be my last chance to marry a millionaire.
Jerry, Jerry, will you take my advice? Forget about the whole thing, will you? Just keep telling yourself you're a boy. You're a boy.
I'm a boy.
That's the boy.
Oh, I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I wish I were dead.
Yes, that's right. Put on a dress for long enough and you'll start liking Wang. Either that or the money goggles start working.
I'll tell him the truth when the time comes.
Like when?
Like right after the ceremony.
Oh.
Then we get a quick annulment, he makes a nice settlement on me, and I keep getting those alimony checks every month.
Neither Osgood nor Sugar seem particularly upset when they find out that the women that they've been hanging around with aren't women at all, or millionaires in Sugar's case, which seems a fairly enlightened attitude for the time. The 20s were a fairly sexually liberated time, but I'm not sure if they were that sexually liberated.
Shows?
Still, there's a delightful lack of awful gay jokes or men throwing up when they find out the pretty girl they've been ogling is actually a man, and that's something. So that was Some Like It Hot, and I recommend that you watch it, if only because you're a filthy lech and there's a scene where Marilyn's breasts are all but falling out of her dress, you pervert.
You mean I get the girl after all?
No. You see, I have absolutely no idea why you decided to cross-dress and jerk everyone around. You treated my brother as if he was some kind of rapist because he deigned to take the slightest bit of interest in you. Jesus, he was just being nice because you seemed so awkward. Oh, and by the way, those leggings in no way hide your disturbing boner.
Oh, fuck. I saw absolutely no flaws in this plan at all.
Well, I did. For one thing, it wasn't funny.
Ready or not, some like it's hot and some sweat when the heat is on. Some feel the heat and decide that they can't go on. Some like it hot, but you can't.
Lady Ursa, are you still here?
I really do need some more pamphlets. Oh well, time to order. Right, I'm going to need Plumbing Isn't Important, Bisexuality and You. Not For Me, Thanks, A Sexuality 101. And pansexuality for the last time it has nothing to do with cookware.